I wanted to just jump on and share something. I'm not going to put it in the title of this video exactly what I'm going to talk about because I found myself avoiding those videos. But basically, it's what I've come to realize today is this non-duality that I was sort of looking into, and the people that I might have mentioned, there's a few specific new ones on the internet at the moment. I'm beginning to see that there's quite a possibility that it is an ego construct. And this is honestly because I felt my identity trying to create it yesterday when I filmed that Descent into Madness thing. And that's why it was like I was in and out of it. But it definitely isn't organically what liberation to me would feel like. There is no easy fix in this path, and it was interesting to me to take note that the people who have achieved this so-called sort of, and everyone is exactly where they need to be and should be, so there's nothing wrong, but I took notice of that they were all sort of on the path, on the spiritual path, and then when this happened, this disillusion happened, and there's people like Tony Parsons, I think it is, who he spent years in that place or way of life. And what's very interesting to me is within the spiritual evolution, there isn't, well, as far as I'm concerned, and what I feel inside me is that it doesn't just get to a point and then, oh, you're done. There's always more. So it's expanding into awareness, basically. So I just wanted to share that it's possible that the ego, especially when it's getting to like a dangerous state of being realized, can actually create a whole new reality for you to live in. And if you've found yourself watching or listening to these things, it is gathering enough information to be able to transform your version of reality into this. Because that's exactly what I realized mine was doing. Except all of the true identity inside me was going, no, this isn't right. Which is why it wasn't, I had such a difficult time. I just thought, oh, I'm going through ego death. But no, well, everything is part of the journey. So I also had it come through. I had a massive reconnection this afternoon, huge reconnection to source, which I never was disconnected from. But the realization that all of this is part of it, and there's no quick way, there's no easy way, there's no end. To me, what we are here for as humans is the embodiment of the divine source. To further not just our spiritual development, but the spiritual development of humanity, of all of these beings that are here. So yes, it's all of the things. It's consciousness, viewing itself. It's all different souls at all different parts of evolution. It's a planet that we get birthed on to experience what is actually happening in this world. And all of that is true. And so, touching on what I said earlier about the belief of the ego being a belief system, has just cracked open a whole new message to come through to me. Because that's when we're born, well, I should say when we start to develop a sense of I from our family, that's the separation that occurs. Now, this is all coming from my personal experience and the guidance I just received. So the separation is the illusion, but it's there for a reason. And it's there because it allows us to discover and uncover more and more things on our journey. Now, when the idea of awakening and finding your purpose and all of those things has now come to me on such a different understanding level of understanding, because it's about first embodying the fact that you are light, that I am light, that I am source, walking, living, and breathing on this planet. And that it is my goal to assist and aid others to get to that point. And then discover the extremity of evolution that can occur when we are all at that point together. And it feels good. It feels good. It's not empty. It's not nothing. It's love. It's real. And I did have everything torn away from me so that I can rediscover the beauty and the love that is this. Because this isn't nothing. It's not nothing. And we are here. We are here to shine so bright and fill ourselves with so much unconditional love that it can be rippled throughout the whole of existence here on this planet. That's why we're here. That's what the purpose is. And our individual part of that has a meaning and a role. It's not to dissolve into nothing. It's not to just sit in nothing, in an empty shell. I promise you. And anybody who's in that state, that's where they're destined to be. But I'm really feeling, due to what happened to me, that I need to share the actual possibility of that occurring. Because when it's from source, it will only be of love. And you will be full, not empty. Full. Thank you.